So that we will not shout. Please, we don't have much time. The problem we have here Sir. So, the problem we always have is time. It's time. Last, it is time. The problem we face is time. So we are supposed to have 2 sessions, but we are going to cut the introductory section. Then we go straight to the self-defense situation approach. And on this one, we are going to talk about if time permits. If time permits. We'll talk about wrist grab. We'll talk about chest grab. And we are going to look at some other things that normally occur during enforcement process. So, in that case now, I want your maximum cooperation. Introduction. Let's just go straight. So, the problem you have is time, like I said. But what I can assure us is that after this class, if we pay attention very well, there is 1 or 2 things we can grab from today's class. This session we're about to do, if we pay attention very well, there is 1 or 2 things we can grab. Brother Ewa, for that guy, that's mine. I need somebody that can hold somebody very well. Not a deal. Ewa. And that's not a little bit. So, see, Emma, ọkùnrin kò sí wàhálà pẹ̀lú ó yẹ ẹ̀wà náà ẹ̀wà kò sí problem ẹ̀wẹ́ lómi like I have said, every time I would have loved to cheat you that it's going to help us in our enforcement process. But the time is over. Why? Now, we want to discuss the last time our silent brief. We discussed single hand grab, but we don't always have time to go to double hand grab. Are you getting what I'm saying? You see this single hand grab. If you look at the situation most times, I'm a god at now, if you look at every assault attack pattern, most times there are some that happens with shed grab, you understand? But FIFA only the double hand grab, only the single hand, only the both hands. How do we escape this? All these things are simple techniques. Like what we always say, that in every self-defense situation, your defense is not in the knuckles, but in knowledge. You use your knowledge to defend yourself, not your knuckles. In the first instance, I will just explain it briefly. When you are grabbed, look at him. Look at his hand. You are part of me. Look at my own hand.
You're married.
You're married. What's he doing? What's he doing? What's he doing? You're going to bound you. Boy. Now, if I want to remove this hand like this, the common mistake we make is that you will be doing like this. You know that you don't have fire. Are you getting what I'm saying? I'm going to show it in two places. One may be difficult, but one is the simplest. But we start from the difficult to the simplest. If I want to remove this hand, if I just reach my hand here, my brother will break his hand. Break his hand. You know, you let me anything. Now let me show you gradually. Break his hand. Now, this is my hand. I will bring it to the back. Like this. I'll trap it. Then I will turn it back. You see? I will turn it back. I will do it slowly. If I just bring my hand to this side, why am I thinking to first? You understand? Now, another one now, very simple one. This is a very simple one. In fact, anybody can do it. You know it, but because you don't pay attention to it, and that is why you don't know it works. When you grab, you see, in a grab, thumb is always weak. No matter how you hold it tight. You see this thing now, by next week I'm planning, because there are so many people on my comment section. They are saying it won't work, this and that. So the extent that some are even linking me with a fight with Kiss Daniel Bouncer and VDM. Yes, I dropped the video and over 1 million views now. I will go to that gym, I will walk with any random, I will meet and the biggest guy here. They will hold me like this, and I will remove it. Last batch, I told them if anybody can hold me, I will give them 100,000. Nobody can hold it because it is biomechanics. When God created everybody, there is weak points. One of the weak points of man is when they grab you, the thumb is not strong. But the problem is that when somebody grabs you, you are carried away. You want to lose, you are doing like this. It will not remove. Hold it very tight.
You are not holding it tight enough.
You want to try? No, hold on. If you want the team, my 300,000. Set it in. Look, let me tell you. A lot of people. Hello.
Can we please listen, please? One house.
A lot of people will type under my comment section. When I read the comment, some of them, they see me outside. After they have made all those mouths, somebody they will just come. It's like I know you somewhere. You are that man that used to do kung fu on TikTok. But let them do it. Let them show what they will not. Now look at Etimu Dada.
I mean, what on now?
You want to hold me? When they hold this tongue, no, remove it. You see, it will go. It will go. Wait, let me explain better.
Hello,
see, if you want to remove it, one of the mistakes people make is this. You want to do it while your hand is like this. The first thing you will do is that bend that your elbow, bend it a bit before you try to remove it. You understand? When you hold like this, if you are trying to do like this, it will not remove. Try to bend the elbow first. Yes, we are still coming to both hands. Bend the elbow first. It will give you more leverage to turn it. Now you are asking if it is double hand. Since you know how to remove the first hand, you can do the double hand. When in case of that double hand, what you should do is that first have your grip on the ground. You give yourself that balance, then you raise it up. Yes, if it is two hands. Look at if I'm doing like this, try to you see now. But if I want to remove it, I will just come like this. It's magic. It's not magic. It's not magic. Trace the thumb. Is the thumb. The thumb is very weak in every man. I don't want to know how big. I don't want to know. You are going to remove it. You are going to remove it. There is no two way back. What if one hand, two hands is holding one hand?
Hello.
Hello. Yes. It is still the same thing. What you are going to do is that support is using his two hands. You use your two hands. You come with your balance. Support it with this, then you drag it to the back.
Okay, you know where this is? Let it be.
Come on, Master, let him come. Make sure you bring your partner. Hold me first. The two hands. Make sure I have your partner.
Am I bow? Because this one collects
This one is live.
Now, on that.
Don't mean
Camera in flick.
Okay,
But then live
last week Another point I want to raise is dragging. Somebody said, no wonder police used to drag from bail. See, you can drag officer suspects from the bail. But let me tell you, the essence of enforcement is handcuff. It is because the issue of dragging from the bed occurs because probably because of if you hold that person from the hand, they will lose. I think maybe that is why they come with the idea of dragging first. Because mostly if you look at Nigerian enforcement, they don't use handcuff. But like I was saying yesterday, handcuff, it is not a demonized weapon for law enforcement officers. This part of the world, anti-man handcuff, 5 minutes, okay. In this part of the world, we always see handcuff as something that has been demonized. Or why will you use handcuff for him? We believe that it is based on the level or the gravity of offense that will determine use of is a lie. Handcuff is a restraint weapon. Handcuff is used to restrain a suspect that is showing any form of aggressive resistance. See your bad you want to arrest that person.
Governor and deputy of Plateau. Governor and deputy of Plateau.
I renounce. I'm not
Handcuff is a safety tool. In order to ensure the safety of the suspect and for that suspect not to cause problem to the public, that is the reason for handcuff. It is not kí ló ṣe tẹ̀lé handcuff sí lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n bá mú yàn pé ó da omi nù lásán tó wá sọ pé he is under arrest tó bá ti show any form of resistance he deserves to be handcuffed. It is not until maybe that person if somebody kill and that person is willing to follow you, you don't need to use that. Since you have gotten compliant, so that is where what I'm trying to say yesterday, that we need to reorientate and orientate our officers. The enforcement in Nigeria is not the way it should be. I'm saying this and I'm saying it. It is not the way it should be, because the less leather gadgets that we are supposed to use for enforcement at the summit, and that is why we are having the problem on enforcement now and then. So if you want to arrest a suspect and you are using your belt like this, it is not always advisable. Now drag me with the belt. Okay now when it drags me with the belt, let's start with one line. You are dragging. You should stop this practice, because it is a very dangerous practice. Now continue to drag me. You will face. You are going. You can see this move now. But guy, what's happening? You see the moment I come in there. You see the hand? You see the hand now? And with this, I can take him to the ground. If you want to use for adventure, you want to use his belt. My adventure, you want to use his belt. Don't use it.
Repeat it again.
Because when you keep the space,
Stay back here.
So just me to pay you. But 30 minutes just picking in now. It is down. I'm out down. Because the man's activities in activities
Gbogbo fídíò tẹ́ ṣe ṣó ti pé 30 minutes.
Kò pé 30 minutes. Ṣé bí fídíò lélẹ̀? A lè fẹ́ lè ṣe evidence.
Kò pé 30 minutes o. 21 minutes.
21 minutes.
Láti wọ́n sàn lókè, ó bá ti wá dé sàlẹ̀, ẹ̀ máa fẹ́ fi sàlẹ̀ pọ̀ tẹ̀.
Kò pé live lélẹ̀ now. 21 minutes.
Hello there.
20 minutes on the side, okay. 1 hour per session last time.
Tó bá jẹ́ 1 hour per session, ọmọ bá tó ní. Ẹjọ́ lọ́sọ̀ yìí. Ṣé 40 wà? Sọ ni ẹ̀kú pé ṣé 40 wà?
Live ni mo lọ
Really good morning.
live ni mo lọ prioritize. Máa gbélé sí. Láti ti wo.
Ẹ̀yin máa ń
Bota!
Don't let us waste time so we can benefit.
Master, don't
Can
kill
you
me.
take a man?
Àdé ti kó gbogbo ẹ̀ sára ẹni ìjà kí lẹ wá ṣeré mi báyìí. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti set. Àwa ṣeré mi báyìí.
Master, don't kill me.
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ lo bet. Kálẹ̀ lo bet
Morning
sí.
officers.
Bóyá ìjà wa.
You see, the way we train together here, it is based on the Leti
Standard.
Leti directive. And the directive here is that you are Lagos State Law Enforcement officers. You are not meant to fight. So we can never ever teach you how to fight. What we only teach you is self-defense,
How to defend
escape
yourself.
tactics. And that is why you can see that our training is kind of very, very linear and simple. That is why our videos about post it, time you comment, I will just laugh. Because it is where they see, the side they see. If they have opportunity to see the training with maybe Nigerian Army, the Mopo, when they see the training, they will know that it is not what they are seeing. You understand? So when I say you should come, you should know that no matter what, as you should train me, I think I'm going to pay me because what we are doing is different from what he's trying to do, but on a real fight, surely that you understand. So once we know the dictates of the job and we know the direction, we are going to make it so simple and easy. Emma Kelly jáde, Emma ní ṣe báyìí o, a máa lotion. Màmá ọ̀gá eléyìí tó ń lotion yìí, size here wà, but you cannot do it.
Don't try at all.
You understand? So what we do is that we follow the dictates of the rules, the claims. Let me put it that way. Ẹlòmí mama masalu, I want to train. Ẹ̀yin jẹ́ kí wọ́n train lẹ́ẹ̀mejì. Ẹ̀yin ni wọ́n mọ̀ because when they see the reality of the training, tó ṣe ń rí iná máa ń rò pé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn. But when they see the reality of the training, they will not come. Mo ní BP, Ghana máa kọ́ mo ní BP. Ṣé ní bàtà parí training tán lánàá yẹn? Tí mo check BP ló ti high. You understand? So èmi náà tí mo wá bíbá I know what so ẹ má sà. Àjọ wà ní. You understand? As far as we are here, you can do anything. You can kick me to Magba. So what we want to do is we want to escape techniques. And if you look at every attack situation, ìjà òkè ń dédé bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ìsídà kíjà bẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ó máa ṣe ó máa jẹ̀ mú ó di aṣọ ẹ̀ mú àwọn ibi tí situation ti máa ń bẹ̀rẹ̀. But if you can quickly stop it from those grabbing, those pushing, maybe the fight will not escalate to another level. So we are going to talk about shirt grab, hand grab, bet grab. Because tí o bá ṣe ẹ lọ́rùn tó bá yọ ó tún lè di bet ẹ mú. Tó bá di bet ẹ mú tó bá yọ ó tún lè di aṣọ ẹ mú. You must know how to escape all this form of scenario. You understand? Sorry. But here we are not punching, we are not kicking. Just escape.
Just a demo.
Mo wá sọ kinní kan ibi báyìí ẹni tó bá dì mí mú tí mi lè rí ọwọ́ yẹn yọ máa fún 100k. Yes. Àti ṣe ẹ dì mí mú ẹ dì mú gidi ẹ dì mú. You see ẹ ti lo gbogbo power yín dáadáa ẹ dì mú.
Báyìí kan jẹ́ kí n lọ.
Ẹ dì mú pẹ̀lú
Ọwọ́ kan.
Ẹni Charlie ló wà wá fẹ́ gbowó.
wọ́n lè máa dì mú ló máa yọ ẹ ṣáà kí ni ẹ?
Ó yọ. Ó tún sí organization mi. Ṣé ẹ lóògùn? 100k à ń sọ yìí.
Tactics.
Morning, officers.
Morning, sir.
Do you know what? Let me tell you. Let me explain. You see? When God morning officer,
Listen up.
Sherry, ọmọdé mú bọ̀nbọ̀n táyì ti pé ẹ jẹ́ ká tètè ṣe kó ká máa ṣe ká. You see, no matter how strong or powerful you may be, so fact to get Ọlọ́run ló die, you have weak points, and that weak point is always there in every human being, even me. Everybody will have that weak point, and one of the weak points, because martial art is always an art of weak point. We call it pressure point. No matter how tall, big somebody is, when you hit some spot on his body, he will be gentle. He's going to be gentle. But because we are not told to teach you that, we are not going to go into that. And that was why the last video I made, I was reacting to somebody who is saying that he's Daniel Bouncer and VDM. But I made a video, I think it's here. I told them, those guys are bodybuilders. What people don't think is that when you see a bodybuilder, fine, they look
Huge.
they look huge, they look hefty, they look tough. But inherently, they are not tough. There is difference between being tough and being looking tough. You may look tough and you are not. Ojúkọ́ ni gíran. Ojúkọ́ ni gíran.
Ọkàn ló wà.
Inú ni. Let me tell you one story. In Agege, I went to a gym. On getting to that gym, àwọn tí mo rí èmi gan fọ́. They are tall, huge. Apá èèyàn kan nu wọn ó tó ilé mẹ́ta. They are bouncers in Alausa. I don't want to mention name. They now said we are going for road work. We will jump from Agege, from Papa Shafa. We link the Agbotikiyo, that is the map. From Agbotikiyo, we take it down to Dopemu. From Dopemu, we are going to take it to Yanopaja. So when we get to Yanopaja, you see that Adialu bus stop, there is pedestrian bridge. We are going to cross that bridge 8 times before we continue. You cannot imagine that when we take off, some of these big guys, we are like 20, they are like 20 in that gym. They take off before me. Then we start the jogging. Before we get to Agbotikiyo, I saw about 4 of them walking. I was like, why are these guys walking? I think they are no. We continue. I continue. Before I could get to Agbotikiyo, I saw some of them. They have crossed to the other side of the road. They sat. Before I will jog to Dopemu, I have seen them. They pass Pume on bike. On the bike, on padà lọ síbi tá a ti ń bọ̀. It was only me and one guy. One guy, we went, we continued the routine. We go to Adialu. In fact, 10 times we used the pedestrian bridge. We jogged on the pedestrian bridge 10 times. We came back, we saw all of them. They sat down already. They are tired. You now know one surprise thing now. When it is time to lift weights, if you see the kg where these guys they carry, me they go. You can see that there is difference between cardio. That is why, and the second guy, Papa second guy that just complete task here, he was a boxer. That guy was a boxer. So there is difference between your cardio and you carrying weights. I told them if those guys last 5 minutes, I will not train again because they don't work on their cardio. They only go there to pump.
Just bump.
They will pump, they put everything together until if they are gymming, they are a bodybuilder and they are into martial arts. If they did not train in martial arts, there is no way they want to match the strength. There is no way. So what I'm saying is, the way God created man, when somebody grabs you, when you are grabbed like this, you see this tongue. This place is always weak. This place, it is always weak. I will still face this side. It's still weak. It will weak. This place is weak. This place This is where I will drag my hand through.
You don't see him.
Oh yeah, hold it, hold it.
Calm down now.
Again. I don't want to know anybody you cannot hold it. I will remove the hand. Now, let me now tell you the secret. Rule number 1 is this. This is the rule. When he's dragging, the first thing you will do is that make sure that your hand is not straight. Bend it a bit like this before you remove it. He's dragging. Make sure you bend your hand a bit like this before you remove it. You bend the hand. Hold that. Are you getting that? What if he's using the 2 hands to hold? When he's holding the 2 hands, the same rules apply. All this, I watch one African Magic. Báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa rí tí obìnrin tó wọ jeans tó tight? Ó dẹ̀ gbé sórí bed. Ó dẹ̀ dọ̀rọ̀ ìṣojú ẹ̀ ló ti ń bọ́ ṣòkòtò. Ó dẹ̀ wà lọ́bẹ̀dá tó dé ẹ má ṣe. Òyìn lórí ìbò ẹ̀. If you want to remove your hand in that situation, ó fẹ́ máa wọ ẹ̀wọ̀ yàrá. You see, and truly you don't want to go. Just bend your hand like this. Do this, try me. Again. Ta ló tún lè dì mí mú dáadáa? Ta ló lè?
Ọwọ́ tí rí báyìí nǹkan. Ó máa yọ
tó bá gẹ̀ẹ́sì kẹ́kọ̀ọ́
Oga òṣèré ẹ tó di ẹgbẹ́ òṣèré náà. Ẹyẹ kan ẹyẹ dẹ̀ ọ́n lóhùn lọ́wọ́. Osili. Oya another agenda. Àwọn òṣèlè ti sẹ́yìn ìdáwó dáwọ́ lóhùn. Ìdáwó lóhùn ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń bọ́ sórí máa.
Ọwọ́ méjì. Ẹ wo bí afọ ọmọ ènìyàn ṣe rí ẹwọ apàtẹ ní first thing is you make sure that you have your balance Number 2 is that this hand, take it here, hold it very well.
Ọwọ́ àìlèsùn náà.
Ẹ má gbẹ̀mí sórí TikTok tó bá yọ mí o.
Ṣẹ́tí pọ̀jù dì ní, ó yá, ṣẹ́tí rí, pọ̀ tí má ṣe. Ó ti lo ọ́ méjì, mi lè yọ, wíìtì ẹ̀ ti bọ́ sẹ́yìn. Ṣé rí pé wíìtì ẹ̀gàn ni wọ́n fẹ́ tẹ̀lé? The first thing is get your base, try to leverage the stand. Once you leverage the stand, ọwọ́ yìí ẹbí fa ọwọ́ yín ká dì mú dáadáa.
Wọ́n ṣáà máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣá. Wọ́n fẹ́ escape. Ìwọ ló kú ọdún parí mẹ́rin. Ẹ tó ń wọ́yọ̀ náà. Ṣé wà ní ti bẹ́ẹ̀ tó? Ó yẹ ẹ̀ta ẹ̀ ṣe wá.
Èmi náà yẹ ṣe báyìí, mo change the direction yẹn, òun rè, àwọn ènìyàn tó ti wá báyìí. Now,
ṣèbí ọkùnrin tó bá sùn.
The belt. When they hold the belt, it is don't hold the belt. When you hold like this, move like this. It is dangerous. If you do it against somebody who knows it, it is going to implicate you. This is it. It's dragging.
Ọwọ́ àti jẹ́ ẹ̀dùn. Kí lóye máa ṣe fún mi?
Kò sí lẹ́bù mọ́, ọwọ́ yẹn ò ní lẹ́bù mọ́ bóyá wà ẹ́. Ọwọ́ yẹn ò ní lẹ́bù mọ́ bóyá wà ẹ́. Kò tiẹ̀ lè kò take time rárá. Kò tiẹ̀ take time rárá. Ọwọ́ kan ni. Ọwọ́ kan ni.
Emergency o.
Ẹ̀yin lẹ́ni kí. Sorry. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká ṣe mọ́. But that is it. The last one is shed grab.
Okay, shed.
When I do this shed grab, the last time, a lot of people are saying something. What you need is just bring your head this way.
Bang. Àwọn ká sọ yẹn yà.
Ọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ máa yẹ ṣe.
Ìṣẹ̀fà balẹ̀. Ìdáhùn gbọ́n máa ṣàkó. Ẹ̀kọ́ sílẹ̀ kan sí.
Ọdẹ òsì yẹn, àbí kò máa lé mọ́tò.
Káwo látẹ̀ kankan màlájà mi.
Báwo dẹ̀ wá ní?
Stop life.